about what I've been doing. In this past week, I have been taking a positive parenting class. It is offered to me through the University of Pittsburgh and Pittsburgh Public School District. The school system has offered this class to parents and caregivers of children who are in the pre-kindergarten stage. So that means that they are preparing to go to kindergarten, but they are already in a school that is qualified to house Head Start or pre-kindergarten age children. So my grandson is in his second year of going there. He started at age 3, and now he's age 5 as of last week, but he is a 4-year-old, and then he'll go into kindergarten next year. So this program, they sent home a flyer, which Pittsburgh Public School does do often throughout the school year. They send home information that if parents or caregivers would like to be educated on new and modern approaches to parenting and raising young children, then you can just sign up as a parent or caregiver, and you just go through the process. They usually do collaborations with the University of Pittsburgh that allows you to get some sort of certificate, etc. As for me, I do have the certifications to have what Pittsburgh or Pennsylvania considers is a home-based daycare that can house 6 non-family members in the house. I did that in order for me to be able to keep my grandchildren and to receive some sort of stipend from the state for child care. Which was unfortunate for me is that when I did do this early years ago, my daughters did not qualify for child care through the state, which that's unfortunate, but I guess it's good for them. But I still had the ability and was put on a registry, so if anyone in my neighborhood was looking for in-home child care, they could get my telephone number from the state and call me up. I also have the ability to do the same thing with adults age 60 and older with the state, because I care for my mother. So I've gone through many levels of qualification in order to keep that up, from like CPR to being knowledgeable about educated responses to give to a person who is in a state of medical need but is not in a nursing home. The state of Pennsylvania has more elderly people than they have beds for them, so they do have very good comprehensive programs through the state that can help you become a direct care worker if you wanted to take care of your parent or a family member, or if you just were in the field of it in general. And that is also a unionized position. So like I said, I did start a 9-week course. Today was the first day. They did get straight into it, and it talked about environments that you're putting your children in. Do you match the child's energy? And not saying that the child has to come to your level. Think about where you're at and think about how other people around you adapt to how you're moving through your day. So in the morning, are you an early to rise, get up and get at 'em type of person, and you like to just have things flowing, and if it doesn't flow, then your reaction could possibly cause everyone to maybe start a rough day, because I know that has occurred with me, with my children when they were growing up. So as I went and further educated myself, more so in the need to learn resolution, I did figure out that some things, especially like I said, I'm a get up and go person in the morning. With my granddaughter, my oldest granddaughter, she is not. It takes her quite some time to wake up, and I mean like 2 hours. So somewhere along the line, she told me she feels as if she needs to get up earlier than an hour before school starts. So I actually get her up an hour and a half before school starts. And I know that I have to check on her throughout the way in her morning routine, which her mother thinks that I do cradle her a little bit, but Royal needs to she will hit the snooze button a lot of times. So she needs to have somebody wake her up and then minutes later come back and say, listen, I don't hear your feet on the floor. Come on down, get yourself ready in the bathroom so you can sit down and eat your breakfast. And then once she does that, she needs to be checked on again 20 minutes later, because Royal could still be sitting there eating 2 pieces of bacon, 1 egg, and 1 piece of toast. 30, 40 minutes later, and she hadn't even gotten to her fruit or water yet. So then you have to remind her of that. Then she goes in the bathroom, and she might take a forever amount of time in the bathroom. And so I do try to give her that extra time because, 1, she asked me for it, and 2, I see that that helps with our dynamics in the morning. And sometimes I have to tell her, Royal, if you don't get out of there, you're pushing it with time. And she knows that I have to get my grandson up and ready an hour and a half after she gets up and ready. So I don't really have time to dilly-dally when it comes down to the last little bit. So let's go. So you can get your moisturizer on and get your school uniform, because she does wear a school uniform. So it just taught us to be as for today, it brought up us being more conscientious of our environment, as far as does our energy match the child's energy? Because you can notice if you're a little sluggish and there are early morning people, you would notice that. I have one granddaughter who lives in Virginia, and she is an early morning person. I'm thoughtful. I'm far more collected in the morning, and I need to eat aggressive in the morning as opposed to further on in the day. So she's like that. She's up, she's ready, like what? And her twin brother, he is out of it. I dress my grandson for pre-kindergarten every morning pretty much in silence while he's still laying on his stomach. And I'm talking his undies, his socks, his eczema medicine, all that I put on him while he's still laying in the bed. He gets out of the bed when it's time for him to slide into his shoes. And I found that is best for me, because it's not safe. He's not a morning person. It is just not safe. So I just don't even want to go through it with him. Sometimes he argues with me about his light up boots, or I'm putting his shirt on too aggressively over his really, really hereditary huge cranius. So, yes. So, again, 9-week positive parenting course. And today was week number 1. And I can't wait to get more in depth about new tips that could be going on with parenting that maybe I had never heard of before. I'm always just looking for something as far as positive forward growth. And if I can get help with handling with my grandchildren and maybe even approach with my children throughout this, then I'll take what I can get. So thank you, University of Pittsburgh. I appreciate you. Okay, YouTube, if you do like watching my vlog so far, please subscribe, and also please hit the like button, and if you can, share with other people. Again, this is Neema's World, and this is about positive parenting and encouragement and forward growth in positive parenting and grandparenting as well, because I'm really focused on what's going on with my grandchildren in their day-to-day life. Okay, thank you, and have a good day. Bye.